What it do, man? It's your boy Maki, and we're back with another episode. I think this is 5. First and foremost, shout out to all of my subscribers. Second of all, shout out to all of my moderators. Like Taylor and like Tyler, I already know you guys has been a regulator. Never hesitate to get a Keisha up out of here. And then last but not least, yeah, Mitski, you know what? Hey, we got somebody with good musical taste in here. Yep. Don't block them. They were naming the artist of the song. But yeah, man, if you guys are new and you like the face you see and the voice you hear, tap the follow and the bell button right now. You know, these vibes are prolific and very specific, so tap the follow button. Also, in the meantime, in between time, let me know where you guys are from. Everybody comment their location. Send me your location list. Focus on communicating, because I just need it. What y'all know about that? Yeah, let me know where you're from, because I've always found it very interesting how we can talk from all around the world with this device. So tell me. Also, if you guys would like to conversate, now's the best time to leave a comment, because once I get to 2K likes, I'll be solely speaking on the topic at hand. Also, if any of my regular viewers, if you guys have a topic that you want to suggest, say so. Yeah, and Tyler, he gonna be hosting a movie night in the Discord soon, so make sure all of you message me for the Discord or the Snapchat. That way I can send you it. Those are the two best ways to stay up to date with me, knowing I'm going live, and also how to talk to me. You guys are my community, so I would like to communicate with you. Message me. You know what I'm saying? So, what's good, man? Canada, shout out to Canada, man. I really want to go there. I really want to go to Canada. My first producer that I ever worked with, he lived in Edmonton, Minnesota. It get cold like Minnesota. How cold is it in Minnesota, Robert? How's your day and night, bro? Man, it's been relatively well. There were a lot of things that I wish I could have accomplished, but I think that's all of us every day. We always feel like we could have done more. So all we can do is try to have an outcome of a better performance tomorrow. But you got to hold yourself accountable. I'm not making no excuses. There's things I got to do. I keep forgetting about it. Yep. See what I'm saying? Like, sometimes we forget the most minimal tasks and we feel terrible about them, because it's like, bro, I could have done it, but I wasn't focused. We make a lot of excuses, but we know what could have been done if we really wanted it to be done. So yeah, man, make sure you all tap the follow and the bell button right now. In any case my live is randomly interrupted, I don't want you guys to miss out. And make sure you all send me a message on TikTok immediately so I can send you my Discord or my Snapchat. Make sure you guys do that. I say it over and over, and I will continue to do so. Shout out to Robert for the follow. What's good, Priscilla? I like your name, by the way, babe. I think we should get all the mods in the Discord so we can stay up to date to communicate with them. In a perfect world, I would like to do that, but, everybody be on different calculations and time frames. So if it is, it is, and if it ain't, it ain't, I used to try to strategize for things like that all the time, but, man, in a perfect world, those things would go so smooth, wouldn't they? But we all have inconveniences. Shout out to Lil Droogie for the follow. Much love and appreciation. But guys, we are now at 2K likes, so with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get to my topic of conversation. If you guys comment past this point, I'm not ignoring you. Moderators, it would seem as if we have a surge of people coming in, so make sure you guys stay on top of what you got going on. And with that being said, here we go. Make sure you go tap the follow button. Moderators, encourage them to do so. So guys, a lot of times we get so caught up in our minds that we don't put out content. What I will tell you guys is you all have something special that you bring. Some of you guys can make amazing anime edits. Some of you can make great food recipes. Some of you ladies are models. You might be really good at making like Pokemon cards. Whatever the case may be, there's various amounts of talents and gifts that you guys have. And I think a lot of times, based on criticisms and pressure from our peers, we like to put ourselves in a box, and we tell ourselves, I can only be a rapper. I can only be a model. I can only be this. I can only be that. Well, this is what I want to tell you. There are a lot of things that you can do, but you got to stop consuming everybody's opinions. If I'm being very, very real, the first thing that I see, and I know that you see, anytime someone's speaking, is a negative. It's because that's automatically what we're drawn to. There could be a million people that say positive things, but the one person that says anything negative, we see it. Now, seeing it and acting upon it is a conscious decision that you have more power with one than the other. The one that where you see it, you don't necessarily have really any power over that. But your response, you have control over that. A lot of people sit around and they say, well, man, I was going to post, but they said this, they said that. Homie, everybody's going to say this and everybody's going to say that, especially on the internet, because they have a false sense of security. So what you need to understand is, guess what? That's their opinion. But why are we letting their opinions become our truths? Okay, so what? One person might not like the picture, but when you think about things on a grander and large scale, there are so many people on this earth that would love what you're doing. You see, a lot of times I see people sit around tables and have podcast discussions about what they would want in a relationship. A lot of times I see people that sit around and talk about how music needs to be done. But guess what? That is all based upon your beliefs. We don't share the same beliefs. Even if you would like that to be, that's not ideally the world that we live in. And to pretend that is the world we live in is exactly what I call insanity. Because you can ignore reality, but you cannot ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. So we got to stop being so swayed and perturbed and disturbed by people's criticism of our content. Not everybody's going to like my music. Not everybody's going to like the words I say, how I say it, how I look. I don't focus on the ones that don't like it. And also the ones that do like it, I don't focus on them too much either, because guess what? They'll like you today and dislike you tomorrow. Yeah, touch somebody and say, they'll like you today and dislike you tomorrow. All it takes is one narrative to be created, and all of a sudden, oh man, I can't believe it. And they'll go off another person's opinion of you, and now that will become their opinion of you. So you got to do what you got to do. Obviously, I acknowledge the ones that appreciate me, because I appreciate you guys. You guys supporting me propels me and fuels me to continue. But I'm understanding that, guess what? At any given moment, you could turn on me. And I'm not going to be vulnerable to the point to where I let you get too close. So now it hurts. No, homie. Nah, you ain't getting past this armor. And it ain't nothing about being insecure. It's about being secure with your security, homie. Woo! It's about being secure with your security. So you all have a gift. And we live in a content-based world. Put your content out. So what if it gets 1 like? A lot of people be like, oh man, I only got 20 likes. Do you understand if 20 people stood in front of you and told you they liked what you were doing? Do you know how good you feel about yourself? Too many times we get caught up in the vast numbers. Oh, I don't got 1 million followers. Oh, I don't got $1 million. But you got 100 people in your life. But you have 16 people standing in front of you. But what about that person that does tell you they like your content? But all them, they said they don't like it. Oh. Homie, adults got to be adults. And if you believe the things that they're saying about you, you don't even know yourself. Because if you knew yourself, you wouldn't even have put something out that wasn't a representation of what you wanted to do. You see what I'm saying? That's why you'll have opinions of a lot of people that sit around in the comment section. They don't even have a profile picture. They don't even know how to be themselves. They have anime profile pictures. They have pictures of other cartoon characters. They have pictures of other grown men. But they'll tell you to be yourself. It's the best definition of hypocrisy. Did you see that guy? He had a Nickelodeon cartoon character as his profile picture, and he told someone else to be themselves. He can't even look at his reflection. He's literally, when he looks in the mirror, he sees himself as John Cena because he has no identity. So that's why I sit around and I laugh, man, because all people do is project their thoughts about themselves onto you. So guess what you got to keep doing? You got to keep on going, man. Yeah. Nah, homie, you got to keep on going. Because there's much to have out there. Or Steph Curry, like what? So with that being said, I'm going to read my comment section for the next 45 seconds. If you guys would like to extend the current episode, I need to see 1K diamonds or gifts. If not, that's absolutely fine. Make sure all of you message me after this live so I can send you either my Discord or my Snapchat. Those are the 2 best ways to stay up to date with me, know when I'm going live next, and also how to talk to me. Yeah, like even Luis, that's my guy. He been in the lives, but you don't see him saying nothing crazy. But he got a profile picture of a whole other man. We got to stop wanting to be and represent everybody but ourselves. Ski never paid your bills. Ski doesn't follow you on Instagram. Ski has never done anything for you. But you're literally having that man as your profile picture. We got to care more about ourselves, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's why I sit around and I call these things out. And if you feel convicted, you're guilty. If what I'm saying you only see as something that could help you improve, you see Luis? He ain't lit out any Keisha emotions. He's solid. He's sitting in the comment section. He's saying, Maki, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. But what you saying is facts. So he not going to say, oh, man, now I'm mad at you because you called it out. No, Maki, what you're saying is right. I have room to grow. Everybody has room to grow. Once you think you're complete, that's when you're in for imminent defeat. So I'm going to read all these comments. Make sure you all tap the follow and the bell button. Make sure you all send me a message after this TikTok live. I'll be checking my messages for 5 minutes. That way I can send you either my Discord or Snap. And yeah, even if Luis doesn't agree, guess what? He can agree to disagree. He ain't, that's a lost art. Luis, you're really a perfect example and sample of how men are supposed to be. He might not agree with what I'm saying. He might be saying, man, Maki, bullshit. But at the end of the day, he ain't finna call me this and call me that. We don't got to agree on everything. If we do agree on everything, I'm looking at you like, homie, are you good? So I'm going to read all these comments, man. For sure. Thank you. Alrighty, I sent 2 different ones. Kelsey, Stokely must be. Yeah, shout out to Stokely. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ski. Yo, what's good? What's good, Frankie? That's right. Not sure if you saw my last comment, but you're literally gorgeous. Nah, she is pretty bad. I ain't gonna lie. She be playing now. Ski mask or Steph Curry. What are we talking about? I'll sing you another one in a moment. It didn't work. Yep. Tyler, you in here. Yo, what's good? What's good, man? Real stuff. Third live, I joined on the roll tonight. You're doing amazing. Keep up the good work. You guys keep leaving comments and I won't leave, but if I catch up to your comments, I'm done. So leave me comments, tap the follow button, send me a message on TikTok for the snap of the Discord, do all of that. Shout out to Rango for the follow. Agreed. Hi. 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 He is a poet. He's speaking in unique words I can't understand. Well, if I'm challenging your thought process, then I'm doing something productive for you. But thank you for the compliment. Everyone has a gift. Absolutely true. Because he's educated. He's intelligent. Why do you talk so educated? Why do you talk so... Boy, I wanted to say a 4-letter word that starts with D. What's up? What's good, Priscilla? Okay, I think I'm caught up. Can't sleep. I'm gonna hit you because all these similarities. Yeah, Layla, I was waiting on that message. You didn't message me. All y'all gotta message me, man. I promise I won't yell at you. Unless you have me on Snapchat, I might send you a yelling voice message. Y'all might like that though. Some of y'all ladies might like that. Y'all might want me to yell at you. Some of y'all ladies is toxic. Y'all might want me to yell at you, bro. Some of y'all guys might want me to yell at you, and that's a problem in itself. How you doing? What's good, Caleb, baby? I'm doing great. Can I ask you something? You can ask anything you want to, but if it's something personal, you need to ask me in the messages. How do you get started as a small artist? Well, you release music. Don't have any expectations. The ones that like your music, make music for them. And make music that you can enjoy in your car. If you make music and you can't listen to it because you cringe, then that's not the music you need to be putting out. You get what I'm saying? Every single record that I put out, I can listen to. For instance, this record by me right now. Is that too much? Yeah, like make music that you can really enjoy, you know? It's nothing personal, I promise. What's goody? What's good? A 4-letter word that starts with D. Not that word. You know when you got a scab and you cut it open, bro? That hurts so bad. Hey! I want to yell so bad, but I'm not going to yell. I'm going to yell. Matter of fact, cover your ears. I'm going to yell. You got 5 seconds and I'm about to yell. Cover your ears now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey! That hurts so bad, bro. Like, I want to cry, bro. I want to... Okay, no, okay, we're back. Back to world. What platforms are you on? All the platforms, even on Tinder. Yeah. No, I'm just playing, but I'm on all platforms. Yeah, you know what I mean. Scorpios are top tier, thank you. So with that being said, I'm going to conclude the episode. Make sure you guys message me, and I'll be right back in 2 minutes with the last episode. Light skin pose. Hold up. Light skin pose. I can't do it in here right now. Bye. I like PB&J. I like PB.